So we are at Tilly HQ and we are here to talk about your new book.
We are, welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming.
And we thought we'd come and look kind of at all the samples and you can talk us through some of the stuff.
Yeah.
So do you want to tell us about the book?
About the book, yes, I will tell you about the book. I handily have a copy right here. So basically it's called Stretch and the subtitle tells it all. It's Make Yourself Comfortable Sewing with Knit Fabrics. So the idea behind the book is to introduce people to knit fabrics if they've never sewn with them before, and it shows you how to choose them, handle them, cut them, all that stuff, and how to sew all the projects on either a regular sewing machine, or if you've got an overlocker or a serger, you can sew them on that as well, and it shows you exactly how to thread an overlocker, troubleshoot it, adjust the stitch settings, all those things that a lot of people are scared of. But if you're already addicted to sewing knits, then it's just full of projects that you can make with knit fabrics, and it introduces you to different kinds of knit. So single jersey, double knit ponte, sweatshirting, sweater knits, stretch velvet, sequin knits.
Which you're wearing.
I am wearing stretch velvet, yes. So yeah, so you can expand your fabric repertoire while making a wardrobe full of really comfortable clothes, and and feel comfortable sewing knit fabrics.
So why did you choose knit as your second book? Because I feel like it's like musicians, the second album, the tricky
second album. So I chose knit fabrics because I just love wearing knit fabrics. They're so comfortable. They're really easy to sew with as well. They have a reputation for being quite difficult. I don't know why
people are scared of it.
I know. I mean, I do understand it because I think sometimes if you buy the wrong fabric, it's really easy to get like rippled seams, stretched out necklines, all those horrible things, and then to think that they're just difficult overall. But actually, there's a few tips and tricks that once you get to grips with, they're just really quick to sew. They're so easy to fit just because they're generally relaxed fitting. You don't have to, make darts and all that nonsense. And the stretch does a lot of the work for you in that sense. And they're just so speedy to sew. You don't need facings.
That's what I love, that you can do it in under an hour. And you get something new.
Exactly, and just something comfortable and practical, versatile. Because I think if most people, their ready-to-wear wardrobe is just full of things in knits. But then when you learn to sew, you often learn with woven fabrics. Yeah,
that's interesting. Actually, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. So the book shows you how you can sew them on your normal home sewing machine, just with either a zigzag stitch or a stretch stitch or a lightning stitch, and a few like little gadgets and tips and tricks for making it easier. But then also if you've got an overlocker, aka serger in the US, and maybe you're a bit scared of using it, or you can't quite get the tension right, or you're scared of it unthreading itself, then it just will get you feeling a lot more confident with your overlocker.
So how's the book laid out? Is it all the sort of tips and tricks at the front and then into projects?
So yes, there's a couple of chapters near the beginning. It's feeling really like Wayne's World, they're like, it's the choice of a new generation. There's a couple of chapters at the beginning. I'm just going to put this down. That show you, the first one is called Shop Prep Cut. So it's what to look for when you're shopping for knit fabrics, because that's half the battle, is choosing the right thing. How to wash it, prepare it, lay it out, all that stuff. How to cut it, and also some common fitting tips and tricks, manipulations that you might want to do. And then the next chapter is Stretch Stitch School, so that's the one that takes you through the machines. But then if you already know all that stuff, you're confident, just skip those 2 chapters and then it dives straight into projects. And there's 6 patterns in the book, so they're paper patterns that are in the back of the book, so you just need to trace them off, or you can just trace them directly onto your fabric. And then
are the patterns overlapping on the paper?
Some of them are,
So you do need to trace off.
And they're sort of double-sided, but they're all full size on printed pattern sheets. So you can either.
We're not talking birder where it's like.
No. It will just be, if they are overlapping, there's just 1 or 2 that are on top of each other. But yeah, you could just trace them directly onto fabric with dressmakers carbon and tracing wheel. That's what I do often. Or yeah, just trace them onto some paper.
That before.
What? You've never used it?
No.
Oh,
I don't know how to use it.
It will change your life. Okay, I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. What was I talking about? The clothes, yes. So there's 6 patterns, and they come in 8 sizes. So it's the same as our regular sewing patterns, if you're familiar with those. So that's from a UK 6 to 20.
Okay.
And they've all got lots of variations in them as well. So there's some extra pattern pieces that we threw in, so you can turn it into something else. And also it shows you some other things that you can do to customise the garment. So you can make loads of different styles of clothes. A whole wardrobe full of comfortable, wearable, practical, stretchy clothes. Yeah, so should I start?
Can we start with your favourite of the book?
Oh, what is my favourite?
Tricky.
Which is my favourite? Okay, possibly this one. Possibly. I just like choosing favourite child, isn't it? But so I love this one. This is called the Joni dress, and this is a flared sleeve version of it. So this is one of the pattern hacks, and it's got this twist front bodice here.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah, so it looks quite complicated to do, but actually once you do it, it makes sense, and it's not that complicated.
This is great for boobs.
It's really good for boobs.
Because it's not too low.
Yeah.
But it
enhances.
Yes.
It's very flattering. Plus it's got an empire waist seam, so it's I always think that's so flattering because they just sort of skim over
everything else.
Yeah. And then it's got this lovely flared skirt. So I love this one because it's quite 70s, this one. And this is a glittery gold and black stripe fabric.
It's got the 70s feel.
Yeah. So I found this on Goldhawk Road. And yeah, I love this one. It's really gorgeous. And I'll show you the other variations of the same dress. So this is the sort of standard one. So that's in a stretch velvet. In a teal.
So nice.
You can do the sleeves in different lengths, and these are just obviously the slim fitting normal sleeves. It looks very different when it's on. It's sort of this bit, obviously fills out.
But it looks so different, just a different sleeve actually.
Yeah.
It's a massive difference.
Yeah, completely. And then it's finished on the inside with a bound neckline.
Which I've never done either.
Oh, what? You haven't lived.
I know.
And then this one has got, it's the same, but it looks so different in a different fabric. So this is a viscose jersey, so it's very lightweight and floaty. And then you can't really see on the hanger, but these sleeves are sort of ruched with elastic at the end. Yeah. So yeah, just because it's slightly different look. And then this is the final version of the dress, which again
the party
dress. It looks amazing on, and do you know So Happy Alex?
Yeah, Alex. She looked incredible.
So Happy Alex. Yeah, it is So Happy Alex. Yeah, she looks amazing. She's such a brilliant model. She's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, it shows you how to sew with sequin knits. So you can do something like this, and this one we've just sort of added a little skirt lining to. So you literally just tapped that on.
So this is actually a woven on top of it.
No. This is a stretch. This is a stretch knit fabric. Oh, yeah, it is. It's like it's a stretch like mesh, but yeah, it's technically as a knit because of the structure of the fabric underneath.
So that's your fave.
So that's the party dress, and then if I start at the beginning, so that's sort of probably the most complicated garment in the book, but again, it's still not that complicated. If you're completely new to sewing knits, then this one is a really good place to start because it's so simple and it takes about half an hour to make.
I love this, and I love the using the different fabrics in the middle.
Yeah, so it's really flattering pencil skirt, very simple to make, and you can do it all in one fabric, or you can colour block it like this, and it's very simple. And we suggest making it in a ponte or a double knit. They're relatively stable for knits, and they're pretty easy to handle and sew. So
and you want something on your bottom with a bit more structure.
Exactly.
VPL.
Yeah. Just to sort of
cover,
skim, not show up every little bump and your pants and that. But so it's a great place to start fabric wise as well if you're new to knits. And then some variations you can do with it. You can add these button tab.
Yeah, they're cute, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really sweet. They sort of give it like 60s vibe. And then we also did a a split at the hem.
Yeah.
So, and it shows you how to do mitered corners on those as well to make them really neat. And then this one, I actually take this off the hanger to show you.
This I loved this.
I love
your
this.
hanger.
This is one of my favourites. So this is the pinafore version. So this skirt is called the beanie skirt.
Yeah.
And this is the pinafore version. So there's a pattern piece in the book for adding the bib to the pinafore, and then you just put these straps on, and they've got little buttons on the back. But it looks
so cute.
really cute on. It's lovely, and it's yeah, it's sort of nice and slim fitting. So it's nothing like the Cleo dungaree dress. It's very
it's
that's
much
more it's much more fitted.
Yeah.
Than that one.
But we love a dungaree dress in any shape or form.
Everyone loves a dungaree dress. So then the next one is the Frankie baseball tee, which I'm wearing in stretch velvet, but it shows you how to make it in a jersey. So this one's got great colour blocking potential.
Yes.
So yeah, you can have lots of fun sort of mixing and matching.
And great for using up bits of jersey that you've got left in your stash that
exactly.
you couldn't bear to part with.
Scrap busting, all that. But then you can also make it in all the same fabric. So it's just a nice basic tee if you make it in the same fabric, and the book shows you how to do some fancy applique. So you could stick anything onto it really.
Yeah. And I like that this one's a single jersey, and this one you've done, and it's got.
Well, this is a single jersey, but this one's sort of got slightly more structure. It's a bit less stretchy. It's a bit firmer, so they look totally different, don't they? But it just goes to show the difference that the fabric can make, even though they're both jerseys. I love this one.
Yeah, the length.
And then you can also do it with these. It's got fluff on it. These sort of short turn-up cap sleeves. I'm not sure if you can see. We've got turn-up caps and a sort of V sporty
fashion,
sporty detail. Yeah,
that is.
So it looks quite cool with this one. Then the next one is the Freya Sweater. So
this is my favourite.
Is this your favourite? So yeah, it's a really simple sort of mock neck sweater top. It's quite fitted, so it's a really great everyday staple. So this is a sweater knit that I got from Girl Charlie, and you can also do it in a jersey as well. So you can do it as a t-shirt. So it's very versatile. Winter,
summer, spring, summer, British summer, that's fine.
Yeah,
it's so cold.
Yeah, exactly. So and that looks amazing under that, or that as well. This one is one of my favourites as well. So this is the dress version. So the Freya sweater can be a sweater or a dress. So for this one I've added a ruffle. So it just shows you how to do this sort of pleated ruffly thing.
So this is actually just stitched on.
It's literally stitched on, because you don't need to finish the edges on knit fabrics because they don't fray. So there's not much point stitching into the seam. Plus, I think it gives it a bit of a more contemporary feel, because there's a lot of stuff on the high street at the moment where you've got the sort of pleated ruffle, but you've got the raw edge exposed. So plus that's just easier.
Yeah, exactly. Quicker.
Really quick, and you can do that to a ready-to-wear top or something you've already made. So yeah. Lots of ideas. But you can also do it as a polo neck, like this. So
that fold down.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a roll neck. So that's really simple to do. You just make the mock neck piece deeper. Plus, you could do it as a cowl neck. So we've included a pattern piece for this.
Okay.
So you've got a lovely sort of draped cowly thing.
That's so nice and cosy.
It's so cosy. So this is a great winter project. Yeah, I always think it's good to make stuff in the winter, because I don't know about you, but I usually get to the winter and I find I don't have that much stuff that I've made in my wardrobe. No. So the book will fill that.
Fill the void.
Fill the void.
And this is like the ultimate nest.
Exactly, yeah. So this is the Stella hoodie, and there's some joggers that go with it as well. So you can do full-on Florida grandma, and just sort of snuggle at home. So it's got a lined three-piece hood, and then for the drawstring we've used Tech jersey yarn. Which is
that's a great idea.
Yeah, because it's really easy to get hold of, and I just think it looks a bit nicer than cord, because you can get it in lots of different colours and things.
But you could almost do this with your own jersey if you wanted to.
You can totally do that with your own jersey. Yeah, you just cut it.
It's just rolled, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's cut on the cross grain. So you just cut a piece. No, hang on. No, it must be the other way because because it's rolling at the edges like that. So yeah, it would be the lengthwise grain. I think. Don't quote me on that. And yeah, and then you've got lovely snuggly joggers as well. Pockets.
Essential.
Yeah, so I wear these all the time at home. You put that the wrong way around.
I know. I saw that. Sorry. You're not perfectionist.
Not coming back. She's not coming back. But then you can also do it as a dress.
Oh, that's
so
cute.
you do this dress with without the sleeves. So it's drop shoulder sleeves, as you can see on that one. So they sort of come off the shoulder a little bit. And you can do this kangaroo pocket as well. That's included in the pattern.
Is that the technical name for it?
No, it's not. I just thought it sounded cute.
I like it.
It might be. I don't know. It just sounded right to me. Yeah. So yeah, I've done one of these at home with the long sleeves, and I just wear it all the time. It's so cosy. It's lovely.
Where did you get
for Saturdays. I got this wholesale, but yeah, we might be stocking it in our pop-up shop.
Hi everyone, so I hope you enjoyed that video with Tilly. I didn't do a proper ending to it, so I thought I'd just pop on and say, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. There is a link down below if you want to go and buy the book. And I also just thought I'd show you inside a couple of the pages because we didn't really do that in the video, and I know lots of people like to see what it's like inside. So I've actually got one of her books here. Anyone who's made her patterns before, imagine the entire branding of her patterns and everything within one book. So just, I'm not going to go through all of them because there's lots and lots, but I just thought I'd show you one project so you can have a proper look on the inside. So you see, as you can see, it's fairly standard in terms of step-by-steps. It's quite simple layout, but kind of really nicely branded. And lots of kind of interesting bits in it about picking fabrics and deciding on what you want to make. But yeah, I think this is a really great book. She does everything really well, and yeah, I think you wouldn't be disappointed if you got it. And as she said in the video, you know, it doesn't matter if you're really good at making or you've never done any of this before. I think this book will be, you know, something that you'll use lots and lots. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that sort of video, and we'll be back soon with another one. Bye!